Hey everyone, it's Maria here. How you doing? It is December 2nd, 2019. Only how many months? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 8 or 9 months since I said I was going to do an update to my previous video on how to change your Gmail Google profile picture. My apologies. Things are just crazy. There have been lots of changes, obviously, between 2 years ago that I originally posted my video until today. Of course, with Google Plus disappearing, I did get a rush of videos during that time period. But even since then, there's been some changes. And so it is a lot easier to update, remove, delete your Gmail Google profile picture, and I'll show you that. But a couple things up front, and this is just some responses that I had received from other users, is that it doesn't work in Safari. You got to be in Google Chrome, and F5 will refresh after you make your changes. If you don't see those changes immediately, then log out, clear your history, log back in. If you don't see any changes at that, then wait a couple of hours. Now, why on some cases, on some people, that is the case, I don't know. But some people said after a couple of hours, it did show up, the changes that you made. So now, let me start with the easiest one first. Always be logged into whatever Gmail account. If you have multiple, it doesn't matter because you'll have access to see your other Gmail accounts. So be logged into your Gmail account. And this is one way. Just type in Get Google Archive. So just type that in. The first link you see at the top, see Album Archive. Click on that, and then you'll see your options for your accounts. Okay, so I'm going to go back into my Maria's Mosaic Musings. It's going to show me my profile pictures, whatever I have in there. And just like my previous video from the archive, you can click on your profile picture and then come up here and hit delete. Now, if you don't click on it, from here, the only option it's going to give you is download, and then just the regular settings on that, which really does nothing. So make sure if you want to delete any of them in this archive area, you have to actually click on it, then come back over here, and then the delete comes up, okay? So that's the same as the original video. So that's one option. And then also here, like I said, you can choose whatever accounts you have, all right? And then I'm going to get back to this manage your account. So that will show you what's already there and your different albums that you have. Now here, let me go back. If you just click on that, now see, there's the camera. Now that's another way to do it. So you can go in through this way. You can go in through this way. Now if we click on the camera, we're at a different screen. This way you can select, you can upload from your computer. And then it also shows them there. Now from here you can't choose from your different accounts, okay? So you can see the same thing only on the account that you're in, okay, at that time. Whereas the one before, if we did Album Archive, you could actually choose between your different accounts, okay? So there's the little camera there. Now if we go down to manage your Google account, now we're getting back into a little bit of the same process that I had in video 1. So from here, you have the camera. So that's going to be the same thing as you had before. A little limited is what you can do. But then if you go here to people and sharing, and then what others see about me, click on that. Now here on this little pop-up screen, you're only going to see that once. And so if you cancel out of it, add a mistake, you're going to have to log out of the screen and come back in. Now here, it does give you a little bit other options. This is the only place that you can go and use, do not use your profile pic. If you wanted to go back to the generic Google initial, and here it allows you to upload a new picture if you wanted to, okay? So this screen only comes up, this little pop-up screen only comes up when you are coming in from choose what others see about me. So if you say cancel, then you get back over here, then you see the little camera, And then the little camera takes you back into whatever profile pictures you already have there. And so here, instead of it having that little pop-up window where it says no photo, it looks like this. And then you can get back to your original logo, or excuse me, initial as your logo. So I don't know why it does that. The little pop-up window, it only came up a couple times whenever I got into my my privacies, this people and sharing, and choose what others see about you. Now I go back in and that pop-up window doesn't appear. So again, it only shows up maybe the one, maybe two times that you come in. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go back to this little camera and then see what's there, all right? Or you can choose no photo. And again, you have the option of going back to your album archive. It'll take you back to this area here, and then you can choose whatever accounts you want. And then obviously each one of those will give you the option of managing your Google account and seeing what's there. All right. So I think that covers everything. Oh, one thing I did want to tell you though, going back to, you might want to look, where am I going? Let me just go back over here. Okay, so and the people in sharing, this whole area, these are like defaulted like sharing, and obviously you're going to have to designate somebody to share stuff with, but it just kind of freaks me out that everything is just automatically, you're sharing everything. And I think it's sharing, like a lot of this stuff gets shared to, excuse me, the cloud. So anyway, you might want to take a look at that. All right, people, again, I think that's everything. If you got any questions, just shoot me a comment. And to all my new subscribers, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And as always, be kind.